Alright, what is this? What is this? It's weak, whatever this is. Hi kids, you ready to bang along with Butler? Look at I got a screen switcher thing going now. Crap, it's not working. Oh, there it is. Bang! Ha! Awesome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you? Do I need to turn it up? Is that what happens? I can't tell. It's like if I get too far away, you just can't. Maybe I need some compression. Maybe. Maybe I just need to turn it up, right? A little bit? How about there? How about that? Look at these drumsticks. You kidding me? Isn't that sweet? It's like Star Wars. Okay. There are headlines today, you know. We're going to get to them. Hey, look at this. Isn't that cool? I can do a whole new background. See, I put the GAB background on me now. Okay, headlines, baby. Big headlines today, for show. For show! Does it sound better if I just bypass that? Really, honestly, it sounds distorted to me. It does. It's coming across distorted. Maybe the mic is just too hot. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to do the whole show anyway. I don't care if it's feeding back and junk. I'm supposed to have some compression on this puppy. Anyway. Okay, Drudge. Well, see, if I'm going to read from Drudge, I probably should. Screw it. Alright, here we go. Top of Drudge says, Daniel's attorney, we're not sure what CBS will air. It's over already. I didn't watch it. It's an interview with a hooker. Who cares? Okay. It says here that porn helped prepare her for public scrutiny. Screw-tiny. Public screw-tiny. That's what it helped her do. Okay. 60 Minutes is interviewing this hooker. Because that's crazy. That's ridiculous. 60 Minutes used to be like legit. That's not legit. You know what's not legit? Is this David Hogcat. What's his name? David Hogcat. He's not legit. Nope. We should go to the Drudge one. Which one is it? Is this it? Here it is. Okay. That way you can see the guy behind me when he comes up. It's a student warrior is who he is. Mr. Hogg. The student warrior. We're going to start a revolution by taking away things. Okay. The crowd count was well below expected. We're not going to take away the guns from Americans. It's such a futile effort. It's so dumb and such a waste of time. God, it's so dumb. So ridiculous. There's a million ways to explain how dumb it is. Okay, but Lionel, he was talking earlier today, and he was comparing how if you asked the people, hey, wow, what would you do in the case of a car coming in running over a bunch of kids? How do you protest that? How do you fix that? There's the solution, getting rid of all the cars, because it's just simply getting rid of the guns, right? So easy. Anybody can do it. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to realize if you just get rid of all the guns, then nobody will be shot anymore. If you're 5 years old and life is a cartoon, maybe that's the deal. Maybe. I wonder if I switch over to the false voice, will I be able to go back to the non? Hello? Crud. You hear that echo? Yeah. I dialed that out, and then I went to switched, and I came back, and it came back too, so. Apparently I don't know how to save my settings on this. That's another thing I gotta learn. I'm learning as I'm going. Let's switch scenes. There we go. Space is super real. Let's go to that scene. I'll read some more. Okay. Stormy Daniels, you see. She's a hooker of the highest. No, she's not. She's a porno starring. Man. Okay, let's see. Here's a list of the healthiest communities in the USA. And we're not going to go look at it. Now there's... So the HIV positive. An ABC correspondent comes out as HIV positive, and he says his colleagues were warned, don't, it'll ruin you. Don't tell him. Don't tell him you're sick. Just lie. Tell lies, that'll help. Oh boy. I don't think I can handle that. Obama ponders creating millions. Wait a minute. Million young. Oh, Obama ponders creating a million young Barack Obamas. That's what we need. A bunch of communists running around. Pretty much what we've got, right? You teachers teaching all those kids how to be good little commies out there? State-run schools. Got the summers off, though, don't you? Life is good. As long as you do what the commies want. Okay, let's see. Trump trans troop ban set stage for... I don't know what that means. Venezuela hopes to tackle the world's worst inflation by deleting zeros from their currency. That's a good idea. Just delete the zeros. That'll fix it. Legal experts say, I can't even pronounce this, the Wikakusi tribe overstepped authority by seizing a baby from a Miami hospital. Yeah, once you go into a hospital, they got your ass. They own you. Especially if you're underage. They own you. Remember that girl? I can't, was her name Justine or something? Oh, God. She was in the hospital almost dead, and they weren't letting her parents just take her out. It was a horrible story. So, I'm not saying don't go to the hospital when you're sick, but gee whiz. Watch it, parents. Let's see, we've got some... the problem with Drudge is it refreshes all the time. And I'm talking all the time. And you're scrolling, and you gotta go like this to move the screen around. Where am I? Oh, you can't see it. Whatever. Okay. You know what I need? David Hogg to show me how to use my phone. He'll be like, give me this effing thing. I'll show you, dude. Okay. The pastor who starved a toddler to exorcise a demon got 99 years in jail because he didn't let a kid eat food. And, that's a really bad idea. Okay. Orange snowstorm submerges a tourist resort with an eerie apocalyptic scene. Wow, that's cool. An orange stove. Is there a picture of that? I wonder if it'll come up. We can switch to the pictures. We can look at pictures. Want to do it? We can do it. Watch. Watch. It's going to get weird for a minute. Oh, I got to go here. And then here. Okay, now. Let's see. What are we trying to do? Oh, we're trying to go to Drudge. Where's that at? Click. Home. Home is Drudge. Home is Drudge. Drudge is the home. I set all computers that I get the chance to screw with. I set their browser to Drudge Report. I've been doing it forever. Since the inception of the internet. Every store I go to, I open it up and I set their homepage to Drudge. If they've got computers out that I could screw with. And my family, they don't get away. So what we want to do is we want to click on the orange snowstorm, and hopefully we'll get a picture. Let's find out. Man. There it is. Freak weather. Orange snowstorm submerges tourist resort with an eerie apocalyptic scenes. A freak weather incident has struck at least 4... Is that countries? Countries. Wow. Turning white snow into an eerie orange shade that has left residents terrified about what the hell caused it. Okay, this is cities around Russia, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania have all reported the bizarre orange snow. Holy crud. Oh, there's a video. Here we go. Look at this. That's weird looking. There's people skiing in it. Can I make it bigger? It's not that orangey. It looks dirty. Ooh. Whoa. Don't eat it. That's for sure. No, what? Don't do that. Don't eat the orange snow. Or the yellow snow. Actually, don't eat any snow unless it's just like white and clean as can be. And then eat away because it's delicious. Wow. I tried skiing once. Holy crap. I kept having dreams. It was a reoccurring dream. I've had it for years and years and years that my whole family goes skiing and everybody gets their skis first, and I'm helping everybody get all their junk on, and they all head down this hill. For some reason, the ski lodge is at the top of the hill in my dream because I've never been to one, so I didn't really know what was going to happen. But I've watched a lot of people ski, and it just, I'm the kind of person that you just give me something, and as long as I've watched somebody do it, I can probably do it. And there was something I didn't know when I put those skis on and tried to ski for the first time. And it was a lot like my dream. In my dream, everybody goes first, and then they close it, or I don't get my skis, or something bad happens and I don't get to go down this really gradual slope and around this corner where I can't see anybody. And that's just the way the skiing went. Oh, I'm sorry. This thing's over now. Yeah, so in real life, the skiing event was, I did get the skis, and I got on the ski lift, and I went way up to the top of the hill. And I had my son with me. He had rented a snowboard, and I had regular skis on. And what I didn't know about skis, I had no clue. I did not know. And in my head, I had always pictured myself being able to move my ankles when I'm skiing. I didn't know that when you get locked into those ski boots, you cannot move your ankles. It's all knees. And I didn't know that. I just didn't, and I wasn't prepared for it. And I wasn't doing too bad. I mean, I was kind of naturally decent at it. What I didn't know is that when you started going down the hill and you get going really fast, now you'd think that all you got to do is just kick it sideways and do that big sideways skid thing that you always see everybody do, right? Well, that big skid thing kind of sent me into this big crazy tumble where my skis fell off and I just kept flying down the hill. And I stopped, and it was exhilarating to say the least, and I didn't care. I was just going to pick up my skis and put them back on and get going. But my knee kind of hurt. Kind of hurt a lot. kind of like I didn't want to move it a lot. I didn't even make it down the hill. I mean, I made it about 25% of the way down the hill. And then my son comes over to me, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just got to get my skis and get them back on." And he goes and grabs one and brings it over to me, and I'm not sure what's going on with the knee, but eventually someone else comes over and asked me if I need help. And I said, my knee kind of hurts. He said, "Just don't move it. Just sit there." And next thing you know, they're strapping me to a gurney, tying me behind a snowmobile, and hauling me down the hill to this place where the broken people go. And they looked at my knee, and they didn't see anything wrong with it. They didn't take any x-rays or anything like that. They just looked at it, and didn't seem like it was broke, but sure hurt like crazy. Man, it did. Felt like somebody just smacked my knee with a ball-peen hammer right on the side. Not on the, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But after a couple days of just sitting in bed, when everyone else was having fun skiing, just like the dream, and I didn't get to go. I mean, I did get to go, but I screwed up because I didn't learn how to ski first. So if you ever go skiing, snow skiing, because I can water ski, that was the easiest thing in the world. Snow skiing, just figured it would be just as easy. I even watched some videos and stuff. So that's what happened. I haven't been back. I'm going though. Oh yeah, I'm going. You know what's really fun to do on ski hills? Oh my God. You can, in the summer, you can rent bikes, like $8,000 bikes that are like motorcycles without motors on them. And they got the touchiest brakes you've ever seen, and the best suspension, like 8 inches of shocks. It's great. And you can ride down the same mountains that people ski down, and it's just a blast. And man, I did that like 10 times in a row last summer. Super fun. I'm doing it again. I'm gonna do it this summer too. I think it's in Pennsylvania somewhere. I can think of the name. Silver or something, maybe? I don't know. It's at the Mother Earth Fair, is where Mother Earth Fair somewhere this summer. It's at a ski lodge somewhere, I believe it's Pennsylvania. I could be wrong, I don't know. Going back to the headlines. Let's see, is this the proper headline button? Yes, it is. Gosh, I'm really getting way better at this. Way better. A self-taught rocket scientist blasts off into the sky. That's cool. Really? I'm going to click on that. So I'm interested in rocket science, man. One of the things I'm interested in is seems that maybe rockets don't work in space. Okay, you take a rocket engine and you put it in a vacuum. They take a jar and they vacuum out all the air, and then they put a fan in it and they turn the fan on, and it doesn't move the feather. So it's like when a rocket motor's in space, what the heck is it pushing off if there's nothing there? I asked a rocket scientist that one day, and he said, "That's a very good question." And then he sat down and talked to me for about 2 hours about all kinds of crazy stuff. And he was taking notes. He was writing notes on this thing. I kept the notes. And he was an old dude. And I said, "Did we really go to the moon?" And he's like, "Well, no, but there's like a secret space program that did go to the moon." And then he said he went to the moon. And I was like, what? I'd like to talk to that guy again. I found him, we were vending somewhere in Missouri. Gosh, what is it? The seed company, the seed people. I can't think of their name. There's a big seed company out there that does a yearly thing, and we go out there and we vend it. This guy just happened to be walking by. I don't know how we got into the subject, but I just don't know. I don't remember. But he was an old dude, but I found the paper the other day, and I put it up with all his scribblings and notes, and He really, really thought space was real. He didn't think flat Earth was real at all. Clearly, he was compartmentalized. Okay. Oh, I clicked on that and nothing happened. Try it again. I'm thinking maybe the thing is turn the phone sideways. Okay. Maybe I just need David Hogg. Oh, it was my guy. It was the flat Earth guy. Okay, there's a flat Earth guy, a guy who believes the Earth is flat, and he's also a rocket builder guy. I mean, it's like a Wile E. Coyote-looking rocket, but he blasts off. Let's see. All I'm getting is... Dang it. This is hard. Hang on, I'm going back to the other one. Alright, I gotta make the switch here. I gotta do the switch to that. Hit the escape button. Okay, now what are we looking for? Looking for Drudge. We're looking for Drudge. And here we go. Squirrels overrunning cities. Squirrels are overrunning cities. They've lost their fear of people. I believe that. They've got some black squirrels running around over in... What's the name of the town? Battle Creek, Michigan? Is that the one? Yeah, with the Kellogg's. The guy who did the Kellogg's, apparently, whoever Mr. Kellogg was back in the day, he he imported these black squirrels from England, I think, is the story. And they've just taken over. There's everywhere you go, these completely black squirrels. And sometimes you see them, they're not completely black. Like they've been mating with the regular squirrels and they're getting these little merle squirrels. A merle squirrel. Okay. A man attacks the Golden Arches after McDonald's refuses 30 double cheeseburger orders. What? Why would they do that? Why would they refuse to sell the man 30 double cheeseburgers? Doesn't that happen all the time? Don't people order a lot of stuff like that from time to time? I mean, those cheeseburgers are pretty small. I mean, gee whiz. 6 people you got in the car, right? And they all want like 5 hamburgers, because that's doable. I'm telling you, I could eat 5 little teeny hamburgers, especially from McDonald's. Okay, whatever. Here it is. The self-taught rocket scientist blasts off into the sky. All right. Okay, good. Give me something to read. Here we go. He finally went up, just like the self-taught rocket scientist always pledged he would. And look what it's cool. He's written on the flat Earth, written on the side of his research. Flat Earth, written on the side of his rocket. A man who builds rockets that thinks the world is flat. Isn't that great? Okay, he came down in one piece, a little dinged up, and his steam-powered vessel is a little cracked up. That's the cool part about his frickin' rocket. It's steam-powered. It's hot water blasting out of a nozzle. It's like Mythbusters when they took the hot water heater and just like plugged the blow-off valve and just let it blow up on its own. Oh my God. That's just crazy. His name is Mad Mike Hughes. Mike Hughes, the Rocket Man. And he believes the Earth is flat. And how high did he go in this crazy thing? About 1,800 feet into the air. 1,800 feet into the air. So, let's think that through. 100 feet is 10 stories. 1,000 feet is 100 stories. Holy crap. He went 187 stories into the air. I think that's higher than any building so far. That's not very high for a rocket, though. Not even. This was scheduled for a while back, I believe, and somebody came and said he couldn't do it, so maybe he's moved locations. Who knows? But that's fantastic, isn't it? He's not trying to prove the Earth is flat by shooting himself up 1,800 feet in the air. That's not the deal. Let's see. Why did he do it? Just to do it, because he's a daredevil. He's like Evel Knievel. You remember Evel Knievel? He got in the rocket and he went over the Snake River Canyon and didn't make it. Crashed down the side. Fantastic stuff when I was a child. Oh my God. I loved Evel Knievel. Loved him. And he did it on a bike with no suspension. He just had any of today's bikes. All those jumps were like no problem. Just no problem. He's doing it on a Harley with no suspension. No wonder he crashed all the time. Good Lord. Okay. What's going on with my phone here? Man, oh man. Have we banged a lot today? You know, I got this this thing I wanted to do. You hear that? Let's go back to the video. Did it work? Oh crap. I gotta do Alt-Tab and then see. No? I'm still not getting there. Let's get out of this and back to there. And what's B? That's the moon. And this is GAB. We'll put GAB behind me for a minute. Why not? Okay. My headphones are kind of crunching out. What are we doing? What was I doing? This is the dumbest show, I swear. I can't even think of what I'm doing. Oh, headlines. We'll just keep going headlines because that's the deal. The deal is getting through the headlines. So let's do them. All right. Ha ha ha, headlines. Hey, what's happening? How come that's not... How come... Oh, there it is. There it is. I had it all bypassed. That's a bad one right there. This is Mars. We're on Mars when we talk like this. Yeah, baby, Mars. How's that? That's big reverb. Oh well. Okay. I don't want to do the headlines from my phone because it sucks really bad. I don't know how to use it. I need David Hogg to show me how to use my iPhone. Because he's the best guy in the whole wide world. He knows how to use iPhones better than old people, which automatically means that he understands democracy better than old people. And we all know that's not true, right? 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 Well, kids don't know crap. It's true. But you know what's weird about kids? Is they think they know stuff. I remember when I was 18, boy was I smart. I knew it all. Everything. Well, I knew enough, to get by. Look what's going on behind me here. You had any of this stuff? These InfoWars store junk? They've got like the Brain Force. I'm on 2 Brain Force right now. And I can't even figure out what I'm doing. That's how good it is. Oh, brother. Okay. I'm done with that phone. We're going to try this phone. Because this phone seems to work a lot more better. A lot more better. A hell of a lot more better. And we can... all we got to do is open Chrome, right? And it goes right to Drudge. Yeah. It's easy. So I can just read it. And you guys can watch the screen here where it's scrolling through GAB.AI. And everybody should go to GAB. Oh! Go to GAB. Go. like that one. Ooh. All right. Here's the headlines. Here we go. Starting at the top. Jen Wenner, hashtag #MeToo, is a witch hunt. Okay. Suffers from absence of due process. Yep, it does. Let's see. Misconnections. Craigslist shuts down its personal ads after sex trafficking bill passes. Okay. Cloak and data. Behind Analytica's rise and fall. I don't know what that means. UK's warrant search. I don't care about that. Between fake news and data harvesting, Facebook has no way to win. I hate Facebook, baby. Don't like them at all. A woman sues over personal info being released. Yeah. Nobody likes that. They don't. Okay. Musk takes down Tesla's SpaceX pages from Facebook. You know why? Because he hates Facebook. Why is he pretending? Why are you doing that, Elon Musk? Why are you pretending like space is real? Why'd you fake putting that car up in space? Explain yourself. Explain. He won't explain. Facebook turns to newspaper ads to apologize. Let's see here. There's a report of scrapped call, text data from user phones. Well, I don't know what that means. What private policy allows may surprise you. No. It doesn't surprise me. You sign those. You don't sign anything. You can't even play with the little thing you program, you put on your friggin' phone till you click I agree to such crap you're never going to read. And you do it all the time. You have to, because it's the only way you get the program to work. So their little privacy policies, their little terms of service that you agree to all the time, you're agreeing to all kinds of stuff. You have no idea, no clue. Most of it's, can we spy on you? And you're just like, heck yeah, follow me around, do whatever you want. Listen to every word I say. Apps do that, you know. Your phone, it's Imperial Probe Droid. Follows you everywhere, listens to everything you say. And they're collecting all data. And in a way, all you gotta do is get your phone open, right? And then say stuff like, man, I really need to order a new can opener. And next thing you know, you'll be getting ads for can openers. How you like them apples? Bahrain vows to hunt social media dissidents, whatever that means. Elephant caught smoking on camera, and it leaves scientists baffled. Yeah, I saw this. I clicked on that. And there was this elephant, and he was picking up like chunks of hot charcoal from a fire. I don't know where it was, a campfire or whatever, but he was taking and putting them in his mouth, and all of a sudden he'd blow out all this smoke. And he just kept doing it over and over. He was eating hot charcoal. That's crazy. And that's a weird video too, by the way. Really weird. Revealed hell on board the world's longest non-stop flight, 17 hours in economy class. Oh my God. 3 hours on an airplane feels like forever. 17 hours? Whew. I don't know how they do it. If you had weed, maybe. If you were like ripped the whole time, you might be able to handle it. That's ridiculous. Okay, what's next? Diller on porn, whatever. Okay, what's next? We're going down the middle column now. starting at the bottom. Pastor who starved toddler. We did that. Orange snow, squirrels running and loose. Man, ate some stuff at McDonald's. No, he didn't get his stuff. How video games turn teens into millionaires? Video games turn teens into millionaires? Because they're gaming or something? Toxic gases killed an entire American family vacationing in Mexico. We read that one the other day, too. Self-taught rocket scientists. We read that. To save a landmark tree, a woman gets married to it. When I was a little kid, I said I was going to marry a dog. I did. I bet my brother billion, zillion, gillion, trillion, gillion, $1 million that I'd be going to marry a dog. And then when I didn't marry a dog and I'd married a woman instead, he said, you owe me a lot of money. I said, too bad. That's the way that went down. Let's see here. God, there's that David Hoggy again. The student warrior. Okay, let's see. The Pope tells the youth to shout. Okay. Yell. Risks from secondhand marijuana smoke. Scientists say yes. Look, there's risks from first-hand marijuana smoke. If you're smoking marijuana, it's not really that good for you. It's not. I mean, the THC part is okay. It really is. You can get as much of that in as you want. You might be sleeping a lot, but it's not going to hurt you. The problem is when you're burning the leaves, that's a carcinogen. I mean, and that's not good for you. It's just not. You're inhaling carcinogens into your lung, and you're not doing that if you're vaping marijuana. So always vape, Mama says, and Grandpa. If you're going to smoke the weed, vape it. I'm not going to show you how. You're going to have to Google it. Now, here we go. And don't do it till you're like 25 or 26 either. You want your brain to develop first before you erase it. That's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Because I can do a Rubik's Cube, and I can do it as high as possible. Is that something I should be telling my grandchildren? It's true. In fact, I learned how to do it while I was high. So, how do you like those apples? And I can still do it. I can probably do it drunk. I never get drunk. I don't like the headaches. And the big bad mistakes you make. There's something I say all the time to people, and that is, every bad mistake, the doozies too, not just mistakes. I'm talking about the doozies, the things that change your life forever kind of mistakes, all happened when I was drunk. All of them. And I liked it. I was happy when I was drunk, I thought. I wasn't one of those mean people that wanted to fight. I was always joking around and, life of the party kind of guy. But it's bad for you. I stopped drinking a long time ago. You'll never believe why. It tastes gross. It tastes yucky. I don't like the taste of it. I was actually just putting up with the taste of it for the party. To party my butt off, you gotta drink, and it's gross. It doesn't taste that good. Unless you drink pickle juice. And then it's just like you can't even taste it anymore. And that's dangerous, I think. There's a drink called a Greyhound, I believe. And it's vodka with, what's that bitter drink? Grapefruit juice. Vodka and grapefruit juice. I think that's what a Greyhound is. Or gin and grapefruit juice. But regardless, the grapefruit juice absolutely takes away the yucky taste. And then it just tastes like yucky grapefruit juice, which doesn't really taste that good either. And neither does pickle juice, for that matter. To drink it? Who wants to do that? Okay, the other opioid crisis. Hospital shortages lead to patient pain and medical errors. Medical marijuana is a great pain reliever. A fantastic pain reliever. Okay. I think that's it. I don't really see anything else on here it's really worth talking about. Switzerland has a high rate of gun ownership and no mass shootings. Now that's actually something that's important to talk about. Do you know that everybody in Switzerland, like, the second you're born, they like give you a gun, and then when you get home from the hospital, they give you like a tank? Maybe I'm wrong. I might be exaggerating. But I'm pretty sure everybody's got a gun. A big one. Lots of them. And it's the deal. They're just like a bunch of crazy hillbillies in Switzerland. Rich, millionaire hillbillies. It's like the Beverly Hillbillies. With blonde hair. All of them. A bunch of Ellies is what it is, I guess. And that's the last one. That's the last other one. Did you hear that? Huh. What's going on in this one? Hey, that sounds good, doesn't it? Let's find some music. La música, la música. Let's try some of this stuff right here, baby. Is this what we came in on? Let's try it. Oh, there's gonna be a commercial.
Budget meeting.
Sweet. You compare last quarter to this quarter.